So there's a group called Explosive Media, which basically are the people making the Iranian AI Lego videos. And man, these things have gone mega viral. Last time I played one of these things, we got hit with copyright, so I don't know. This video might get copyrighted as well, but I'm going to try to show you anyway. But they've been just hammering the Trump regime over and over and over. I mean, the number of times they've called them the Epstein regime is off the charts. The number of times they've humiliated and mocked Trump and all the idiots around him, Kash Patel being a fucking drunk, Pete Kegsbreath being a fucking drunk, these people just like humiliating this country, waging an illegal war against a country that didn't attack us. These people have been having a field day. The propaganda really is next level. So not only are we losing the actual war, we're also losing the propaganda war, and in a pretty clear way. But having said that, so this group released a new AI Lego video here. But the purpose of this video is to say, like, hey, American people, our beef is not with you. We have no problem with you if you're an average American. We hate your government. We hate the Epstein regime. We hate the pedophile, war criminal rapists who are ruining everything. That's who we hate. But you are with us, and we are with you. And so here is that video. Let's watch and we'll break it down. Here we go.
Fair use. Shalom, fair use.
Same sunrise, but we're living in hell. While the leaders are ringing the funeral bell. Love for the people, but the system must cease. From Tehran to DC, we're screaming for peace. I'm writing this from Tehran, looking up at the sky, wondering how many drones are gonna pass us by. Another meaningless war, another theater of blood, while our mothers are weeping, burying the young in the mud. And just here is the soldiers you send across, just 18 years old, another devastated loss. Families fighting for a line drawn in the sand. I see your tears in my city, I see your grief in your land. All body weapons and the youth are bleeding out on the street. Just the echo of boots and the tragic defeat. I got more respect for the suits sitting up on the hill, drafting legislation that's a license to kill. You talk of freedom and justice, spreading the light, but all you spread is the terror and the dead of the night. Your politics.
Damn, that's bars. Damn. Oh, you say you're spreading justice and freedom and liberty, but all you're doing is spreading, like, violence and war and terrorism. God damn, son.
Strings pulled by the greed, selling weapons to anyone, ignoring the lead. They sit in ivory towers completely out of touch, making billions of bombs while the world suffers so much. They point fingers at us, call us the axis of better, and while they find the worst violence that the world ever had. Same sunrise, but we're living in hell. While the leaders are ringing the funeral bell. Love for the people, but the system must cease. From Tehran to DC, we're screaming for peace. Now let's talk about Trump, the man painted in gold, tearing up the agreements, acting reckless and bold. Sanctions choking my people, couldn't get medicine in. Assassinated our general, and you cheer for the win.
Damn, I forgot about that. The U.S. was blocking medicine from getting into Iran. They seized a ship that had a bunch of medicine that was going into Iran, and they're bringing up the assassination of Soleimani. Guys, we've pointed this out on this show. Very few other people talked about it, but they lured Soleimani with promises of negotiations and murdered him, which is why, like, nobody can trust the U.S. In the same way that Trump will make a trade deal and then, change his mind the next day and rip it up. He's done this a number of times where he says, oh, let's negotiate, let's have peace, and then when the negotiations start, he just murders the negotiators.
Shalom, welcome to War and Rumors of War Tuesday.
Time and time again. So that's how you ruin your reputation. Not just with Iran, but with everybody.
You got walls with the word on his back, but check the flight logs on Epstein, look at your tracks.
Check the flight logs on Epstein. Look at your tracks. Oh, no. You're getting bodied by a fucking AI Lego video, son. Goodness gracious.
The monsters turn a blind eye while you tweet from your mansion and let innocents die. Your policies crushed us, trying to starve us to death, but our end is still breathing, we still got our breath. It's not you, America. It's the ones who lead you. Listen to my heart. I don't hate the Americans who are living in fear, to the working class people trying to make ends meet, to the students protesting, marching out on the street. We are one and the same, just trying to survive, just trying to keep our cultures and our families alive. I see you standing for justice, fighting the system of hate. It's your corrupt politicians that is healing our fate. I send love to the citizens from coast to coast. You're victims of the same machine that hurts us the most. bridge the divide, to lay down the weapons, to swallow the pride. We don't need another missile, no more tactical strikes. We need conversations on what the future looks like. My purpose is peace. Let the house and ladies cease. Let the eagles and lions finally sit at the feast. From the Persian Gulf straight to the American shore. Let our generation be the one that finishes war.
Wait, peace and safety right there?
The healing begin, because if we keep shooting, then nobody will win. Saints are rising, but we're living in hell. While the leaders are ringing the funeral bell. Love for people, but
People mourn. Right? When the wicked are in when the wicked are in rulership, paraphrasing, the people mourn.
from Tehran to DC, we're screaming for peace. Peace. Not for,
Peace and safety.
but for the innocent souls. For the next in line.
Any man died being innocent.
Tehran! Signing out.
All right,
Damn,
Kyle,
bro.
break it down.
How you
Kyle.
lose the propaganda war this bad, dog?
The propaganda war. So with that, shalom, shalom, shalom. Call halal Yahweh Shemiel Shabbat Shemar Wadash, double honor to the other apostles and other bishops of Great Millstone, even the elders that came before them that taught us his truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers that push the word of truth and its sincerity, the hopeful like tabernacle of David. The elder Yahshua back with the World War III daily update, and today is War and Rumors of War Tuesday. Shalom and salutations to you all. Got Kyle Kalinsky here in Secular Talking. We just watched the Lego video while he was breaking it down. But it's all wars and rumors of war. It's all propaganda, like he just said. Let's get that. Matthew 24 and 6. Let's read it in the King James. Jiggity. No, it's not going to let me get into the King James. I got to go around. Give me the workaround. Let's see. Matthew 24 and 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. There's that famous phrase. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. In the NIV, it's rumors. In LT, it's threats. We got rumors and threats. In the good news, it's the news of battles. Rumors, threats, news, and reports. Okay? That's what we do in Wars and Rumors of War Tuesday. We're looking for rumors. We're looking for threats. We're looking for news. Right? And we're looking for reports. Take it away. Kyle, let me see. Let's let Kyle talk a little bit more and then we'll go to Tusi. Yep.
While we have Pete Kegsbrett, the Secretary of War Crimes, giving speeches on a regular basis, press conferences on a regular basis, where he's like,
This is a report.
we're raining down holy hell on top of the enemy, and we're making sure hellfire destroys everything and everyone in the region.
Threats.
Evil, cartoon, villain-sounding ass shit. And then Iran releases this video that's fucking like calling for peace with the American people and saying the government's the problem and you're not the problem and we're with you and you're good working class people and your students are protesting against the war and shit. Bro, 806,000 views just on Twitter skis, bro. Just on Twitter. And these things are going fucking platinum, son. I mean, how many of these videos? They've released, what, 10 of these videos?
Tokyo Rose.
Every single one, people are just watching going, yo, what the fuck? So, yeah, that about says it all. But my guess is there will be more war because the axis of Epstein demands more war. Hey, y'all, do me a favor.
Okay, so there's that. Get one more. Let me see. I'm going to keep it short. This is War and Rumors of War. So yeah, just watch the video and there's all your rumors right there. Propaganda. Here's Tusi here. This is a little 5-minute. Wait, let me see. Yeah. I think this is what I want.
Hi.
Slop. Get rid of this. Ling over here. Get out of here.
All right, let's bring in Tusi TV founder Meyer Tusi. He escaped Iran to the UK as a teenager, but his father is still stuck there. Meyer, thank you, and welcome back to the program now. Obviously, a bit of news coming in. And
okay, now this is the Fox side, so this is the right side, and this guy lives in Great Britain, but he's actually he's a Carmanian. He's a Persian, right? But he's against what they call the regime that is in there right now. So he's going to speak on behalf of the United States and what they're doing as an Iranian from England.
Iran saying that it can't answer the U.S. demands. I mean, what do you make of this moment in the war?
Okay, so he's going to give his wars and rumors of war. You're going to talk his rumors, you're going to talk his threats, you're going to talk his reports. What is your report? She's just asking, what's your opinion? Give us a report. And your informed opinion, being an Iranian in exile, let's hear your side of the story.
Yes, well, thanks for having me on. What we've seen yesterday and today, and obviously what they've now been saying about demands, they've been obviously launching a lot of missiles and drones at the UAE and vessels. The reason for this, the two main reasons. One is the nature of the IRGC. The Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps without a conflict is like an ice cream shop without Joe Biden.
Wars and rumors of war. Okay. Threats. Reports. Okay. News, if you will. Give us the news there, Tusi.
That's one main reason. Secondly, is actually because they're not just testing the ceasefire. The uncertainty of this ceasefire and the conflict in general for dictatorships like the IRGC or the Islamic Republic creates infighting. Whereas actual war or crisis obviously creates more unity because they have an external enemy. So on the one hand, they wanted for the Americans and the Israelis and everybody else to take the bait yesterday. And obviously President Trump didn't do that. And the second reason is also because at the same time, they know that the US military and the Israeli Defense Forces have a certain strategy, and they know when they want to do what they want to do, and they wanted to ruin that by rushing them into the conflict. Right now, when it comes to the infighting, and that's why, I mean, when a message comes from Iran, whether it's rejecting a deal or proposing a new draft, there are different factions because of the infighting. But at the end of the day, the Islamic Republic of Iran is currently like a rock band that are only staying together for the final world tour. The tour has been cancelled, and they're in the backstage fighting over the final slice of pizza, which is not even halal.
Oh.
Meyer, it's crazy to think where we are and what we have seen over the past few months, going back to, and we apologize for that audio disruption, but those were the anti-regime protests in January that we were showing on the screen that we caught a little audio of. We now know that Iran has executed 3 men in relation to those January anti-regime protests.
Rumors.
And that's a big question President Trump is dealing with. Here he is in a montage, various points throughout this, talking about arming Iranian protesters. I'll get your thoughts out of this.
Threats.
People say, why aren't they protesting? They want to protest, but they don't have any guns. So you can have 200,000 people protesting and have 5 or 6 sick people with guns. I don't want that to happen.
You can't have an unarmed population against people with AK-47s and stand there, even if you have 250,000 people. They have to have guns. And I think they're getting some guns. As soon as they have guns, they'll fight like as good as anybody there is.
Meyer, where's your thinking on this?
So as I always say, don't take what President Trump says literally, always take him seriously, but also is what he doesn't say that's important. So a lot of people who've been impatient about action, even since January and February, and I've always told people, just calm down, President Trump knows what he's doing. It's the same thing right now, because when he's asked questions about arming the Iranian people, he's not going to confirm his plans that, oh, yes, next Tuesday we're going to give them some batches of weapons. But what he's saying, or is not directly saying, shows that he's not giving up, and he's clearly going to be doing something about this. And the IRGC, by continuing to execute innocent random Iranian people, they're just basically provoking President Trump to not walk away. And there is only one thing to do, and that's the final battle.
Meyer, I appreciate you joining us. Thank you very much. We'll have you back soon.
Thank you.
All right, John.
All right, lots more.
Listen up, because this is the massive opportunity you have been waiting for to grab a real bargain. We are talking about military.
Damn, got away from Salakia. So, revolutions. What's going on? He's speaking of a revolution. Okay. You are bound to hear of revolutions and rumors of war. This guy he speaks of, right? And when Donald Trump said they're going to be arming, or they're going to be receiving some weapons, right? He's arming them. Hey, look at that. It's lucky. So, I mean, is there more? Let me see. Let me get one more. So, I mean, we could go anywhere. We could find rumors of war right here in the war in heaven. Right? It's about to get biblical. They're about to come out and call the angels aliens. Okay? But I'm going to go around there. Strait of Hormuz, Pentagon is in shock. Okay? Planes over there going down. The thing is going down, man. So, I mean, I watched Scott Ritter today, Danny Haiphong. It's going down in the strait. All right, they're sinking ships and what do you call them, refuelers? It's going down right now. So anyway, you know, and more coming. Ain't no peace and no safety. Okay, sudden destruction. Let's. All right. So this is a war and rumor. This is a rumor of war right here. Damn, I don't know if it's gonna let me get in there. Is it? Nope. Is it? Did this yesterday. Peace. 1 Timothy. It's not doing this anymore, is it? Doesn't come up. Something's wrong. They disabled something. It used to Safety. It used to come up for you. First let's say Timothy. 1 Thessalonians 5:3. So like 1 Thessalonians 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh on upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So, I mean, as far as Lego, all right, and furthermore, this peace message from Iran goes into NWO, which is satanic. So that's how we know that. Is this really propaganda, or what is this? This is MK Ultra, right? This is a message of peace. This ain't, motherfucker, we gonna whoop your ass. DTA and all of that. What about that? Anyway, with that, we hope that the elect ratified you, brother and sister. Shalom.